Inventors, this is Saurav. In this video, we will learn how to create one-to-one chat app using MIT App Inventor. That's the second part of this app, okay? So make sure you have to watch first part of this video or app. So till now we have completed that design, okay? Now I'm going to some change in this design. I'm going to add one more button here, and I'm going to rename this button and just type here logout, right? And background color I'm going to make it red and make it font bold, make it font size 16 and change this text color to white. Okay, so that's our logout button. Now here you can see button 3. That button is send message button. Now I'm going to rename this button also. So and just send BTN. Okay, fine. Now that's the logout button, button 4. To rename this button also to logout BTN and click on OK. Fine. Now let's go to the blog section. We have completed that blog here, and whenever someone click on user button, okay, it means in this button, so we are fetching the all users name in this list here in the list view 1. Okay, now go to the blog. Now whenever we select some user, because we have to chat with someone, so for chatting with anyone we have to select that guy name, okay, and that the user email ID. So click on list view, and whenever we picked any one user, then we have to fetch the tag value. If they have some previous chat, then we will fetch the value. Okay, now for that, now click on CloudDB, okay, and you will find here get value, call it here, okay, and the tag should be simple. Click on this text and you will find join, call it here, and the tag should be label3.text. Why label 3? Because go to the design, here you can see that label. That label, it means email ID. Whenever we log in with, so our email ID will be displayed here. It means our email ID label 3. Okay, so label 3, you will find your label 3 dot text, this one here, and we have to label 3 plus this should be our selection value. It means click on list view and you will find your list view 1 dot selection, this one. Okay, then both value is combined with the tag. It means that tag, if something is there, then we will fetch that tag value. If there is nothing, then we will simply create empty list. Make sure this should be empty list, not any normal text, okay? Otherwise this will not accept the value. Now copy paste this as it is, and but make sure list view in the front and label 3.text here. Okay, we have to fetch the both users value. Okay, now whenever we click on the send message button, okay, now first we have to display that particular messages from here if there is something. So for that we have to call here one more thing here, CloudDB, and there's two things we have to call both things. First is CloudDB data change and second one is got value. So let's call here first data change. Whenever CloudDB dot data changed, okay, then you have to call if. You'll find control if, okay, then if the get tag, it means go to the maths and you will find this one here like this, and if the get tag value, this one, if the get tag value is equal to this one tag, join tag, okay, this one tag, then we have to get the value. It means we have to call again this one particular, okay. You can create a procedure for particular this tag, so you don't need to call it again and again. You can just call it that procedure name. We have to call here list view 2 to store all that value. So set list view 2 dot this one here, this one, and the get value should be like this. Okay, now we have to call it again. Why? Because we have to fetch that particular user tag also value. Okay, because first we have fetched that one value. It means which value? Delete this, label 3.text and list view 1 dot selection, and now we are fetching the list view 1 dot selection and label 3 dot. Both are different. Okay, both tags are different, right? Now again we have to call it here like this. Okay, now we have to call here whenever CloudDB, click on CloudDB, got the value, okay, this one, So whenever we store something here, then we have to fetch the value. For that, we will simply code here again, simply if else. You can just copy this whole code like this here, okay, but we have to remove it from which thing, like that get value we will remove, okay, and we have to remove here this one also. But we need here one thing, that one is else if. So call it here and just copy this else if here, but the tag should be something else. It means just shuffle that value here and copy here, means just drag and drop it here, right? So whenever we got the value, we will call that code. Now whenever we click on the send button message, okay, so whenever someone writes something here and whenever they click on send message button, then we have to display here, right? So now we just need to do one thing simple. Now we have already almost completed everything. Send button, whenever we click on send button, okay, then we have to add that particular text. It means text box 1.text. So go to the design. Here you can see that text box 1.text. Okay, but make sure if you don't have that one text, you just need to drag and drop that text box here like this, and just make sure there should be width and height and nothing. Simple. Okay, I'm going to delete this. Okay, if right, so simply text box 1.text, that's the simple text box 1. You can drag and drop it from here, right? Now go to the blog. So we have to click on CloudDB here and you will find append value to list like this, and in which tag we have to add this text box 1.text value, this text box value we have to add in which tag. I'm just copy paste this one value, join label 3.text list view selection, and which item we have to add? We have to add text box 1.text value. But one thing is here, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to do one more thing. Just copy paste this join option here and delete this one, and I have to add text box 1.text. But I want to show that which guy and who will send this message and who is sending this message. So for that we have to use here list view 1 label 3.text, right? And in the between both thing we will use here dots, or you can say dash something, right? And we have to just copy paste this again, simple, and we have to change this value, okay, like this here, simply, and just as it is. Now that's the code for sending the message. Now whenever someone click on logout button, okay, it means this logout button, then we have to simply call this vertical arrangement, okay, this should be visible off, okay, like this. Just copy paste here, false, and then we will call vertical arrangement visible should be on, means true. Okay, now one more thing what we can do here, we will use list, click on list view, and you can see list view dot element, set list view dot element should be nothing, and we will make it blank. So how we can make it? We just need to call it here like this and just copy paste here and make list view dot create empty, right? We have done simple mistake that that should be a tag, not a value, because whenever data will change, then we have to compare that tag from tag. Okay, so that's the overall code. Okay, that's the overall code. I will give you the AIA file of this app also, so you don't need to worry. Okay, open Play Store, the coding bus, this one, and you will get all AIA files, and this one also means one-to-one chat app AIA file you will find here. So let me know if you have some doubt. You can ask me on comment, and thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel, like this video, and share this video. Have a nice day. Be safe. Bye bye.